right, it's good to get back out today. We're coming off the scrimmage. I wanted to. It's kind of the last day where there's, it's kind of a mixed part of it. We did get a little introduction into Georgia Tech, there at the end of practice, but try to keep a lot of speed on speed today. To see guys work to make some of the corrections and improvements from the scrimmage the other day. Be able to go back and look at the scrimmage. We got what I wanted out of it. Get a chance to see some of the younger guys. Thought some guys really are continuing to push, trying to emerge and define a role with the opportunity. I really like our young group of players that we have. Some of them are still trying to figure it out just a little bit, just the overall communication, execution, still diving into the playbooks so they can go out there and play as fast as they possibly can. But I thought it was good work, and basically what I talked about after scrimmage is pretty on point with the execution, the back and forth there. I thought both sides had an opportunity to respond, and I thought it was a good work day. Today, I thought the defense did a really good job. They were flying around. I thought I saw some communication. I like what I saw in the linebacker group. I thought Kevin Knowles had a couple of outstanding plays. Had a couple of interceptions today. Offense working in the 2-minute, trying some, putting them in a couple different situations, formations and different things alignment wise. But it's still about coming out here and being able to execute. And that's one of the things that challenge guys with is every day you come out, it's got to be your absolute best. And that doesn't mean there won't be mistakes that are made, but it's a push for improvement, a push for that growth, and obviously trying to take advantage of the opportunity to go get better. But I thought we got good work in today. Yeah, Kevin obviously came in, started as a true freshman. Played a lot there at the nickel position. Last year moved around in the secondary. You played more in safety last year. Started with Jarian being able to kind of take over that position. Thought that was going to be a good move for this past season. Obviously going into this year, the ability to get him back at nickel, he's done a really good job. And I think you can see the experience and the confidence, the work that he's put in. He's doing a really good job in coverage, as well as in his fits. So I like the work he had. He had a great pick in the scrimmage. He's had three in the last couple of days, which is good to see as we're getting closer to game day. But I like what I'm seeing from him.
Georgia Tech and the challenges they present offensively, obviously they had a really strong way they played, especially the second half of last season. How difficult and challenging is that?
I think it's one of the better offenses in the league and probably in the country. They return a lot of guys. Up front, I think they do a good job. They got very explosive skill position players, guys that are really fast, they're tough to tackle. Running back was outstanding, over 1,000 yards. I think he was over 6 yards a carry last year. The quarterback makes everything go. Haynes is a really good player. You saw his confidence grow as the season continued to go on. And I think they do a good job of putting those guys in a position to make plays. And he's going to be involved in the run game. They're going to try to stretch the sideline to sideline, but also very physical in their approach and what they want to do. So horizontally, vertically, and they're going to try to attack everywhere in the field. So it's really going to take all 11 having to be on point and playing at a high level.
Coach, what have you seen from the safeties outside of Shaheem Brown?
I think when you look at Devontae Brown, I think he's really done a good job of transitioning to a new position. This spring was kind of a transitional time for him, but I think he's playing with more confidence. You feel his speed. Obviously, he played kind of a similar journey a little bit to Akeem Dent, and he missed a few days there this last week. Was able to get back in scrimmage. It was kind of his first action of last week. Just some rust that he had to knock off, but I like what I'm seeing from him. I think Conrad Hussey is going into his second year. You're really taking some steps. We're just looking for that, the elite level consistency. I think he's got as much talent, as we have, and just a guy that's really just working on those finer details. But I like the progression I've seen. I think KJ Kirkland, Ashland Barker, guys have really made some positive strides. Both those guys, are basically freshmen last year, in their first years of the program, and I think they're progressing nicely to be able to help this team.
When it comes to DJ, do you guys want to just know it's a manageable amount of stuff to put on his plate, or do you want him to be able to manage everything that you guys have?
No, I mean, obviously we went through fall camp, and it was a big menu. And as we get into a game plan, that's gonna we're gonna tighten that up just for for all things. The process, there's you can only call so many plays, but we've got a good menu to be able to pull from, and obviously some of the things that he's been very productive with is where we're gonna live, and the good thing is he's been really good through this fall camp. So I think we'll be able to have a wide variety of things that we can do. Definitely excited about the things I've seen from him for the 14 practices that we've been able to have, and obviously being able to move forward here and getting into more of the game plan.
After 2 scrimmages now, do you have like maybe a good sense of how valuable, how you'll be able to build the team home communication?
Yeah, and plus being able to do that throughout the spring, we had missed this 5 times, and we use it every day. So that's all going to be part of it, making sure that we're as efficient as we can be, and also getting the quality of information during that period of time and not be overwhelmed.
Coach, off subject here. FAMU coach James Cozy in his first year. I'm not sure you got a chance to meet him or get to talk to him. What are your thoughts about?
I'm excited for Coach Cozy. I mean, obviously a Florida State Seminole guy that I get a lot of respect for. He's been around the program a lot over these past few years. I was happy when he got the opportunity. To text back and forth, and he's definitely a man that I respect, and he does it the right way. Excited for what he's going to be able to continue to build upon there at FAMU, and excited for the opportunity he's got.
You can talk about it a little bit in the spring, but just the continuity of the spring staff, how important it is. What does that do?
Yeah, I mean it's great for the staff as one, but it's also just for the players. The consistency of the voice, the expectation. These guys that know the players and they've watched the development, they've watched the growth. The way that they're able to execute a plan and to be able to work with and off of each other, and to seeing those guys grow, because each of them have their areas of leadership that they have and the ownership within the program. But just seeing the way that they approach the work on a daily basis, and how much our players respect them, and I think that there's been a trust that's been built through the experiences, and whether it's the conditioning, whether it's the strength and development, all the things that we ask these guys to do, because we do push, but they know the voice, and they know the people that they know what they're talking about, and they've seen the results.
Good. All right, Mike. Let's go.
Let's go.